All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is 3:09 in the afternoon, and today I get to do a $100 recap. Um, Today was a messy day, and well, at least I get to squeeze out of it green, a few bucks in my pocket. All right, let's just kind of go over it here. For whatever reason, when I did my morning strategy session on PRGO, I remember saying, hey, you know what? It's looking to me like this range between $49.22 and $47.73 is probably going to be the best range to look to average into a trade. And it would have worked out really well, and would have worked out early. Unfortunately, I wound up, I got myself into a trade here at $50.73, only on 100 shares. Here's the open, it dipped down, then it came back up, and then it started running through its opening price here at $50.73. So I bought right there. I bought at $50.73 at 9:31 and some seconds. And then it moved away from me, and I was watching the level too, and I was like, okay, I can give this thing, because I only have 100 shares, I can give this thing a little bit of time. Well, unfortunately, I didn't just let it go and then move on to the next trade, the next spot to have gotten in. Unfortunately, I held on to it. So then I added another 100 shares down here at 48.52. And it started to tank below 48.52, this Fibonacci right here. And so I let it go on this candle right here. So I bought 100 shares right here. Then I bought, where was it? I think actually, you know what? It was, right here. Here it is right here. I bought another 100 shares right here. And then I wound up, let's see. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to change the color. Let's see. Let me go back to paint now. And so then, I wound up selling it right here. Just kind of hurry up. I wound up selling the entire position right here after this plunge below this Fibonacci level. And it was just, crap. It was just a horrible, that wasn't a good entry. I mean, it was according to the strategy. It was a push through the open, so it was according to the strategy. But I didn't let it go soon enough. And before, I could have cut losses, and I've been down 20 bucks on this thing, after it went 20 cents against me, instead of hanging on to it and letting it go, 150 bucks or so. Well, so I wound up paying for that mistake. That's a lesson. PRGO traded 200 shares and lost somewhere around 270 bucks on that one trade, on that one stock. Unacceptable. If you're out there and you're learning how to trade, or if you're watching and you're a veteran, it's hard to stay. The discipline is hard. Just got to hang in there with it, though. Unfortunately, I did not stay disciplined during this trade. And it turns out, this 49.22, the Fibonacci at 48.52 would have been a good spot to get into a position. It would have been profitable, and it wouldn't have taken too long for it to have paid off for me either. Instead of instead of losing, sucks. That's life. All right. So next up. The next tough one, okay, AFRM, we'll go over that one real quick. This was a really rather recent trade. I've been keeping an eye on AFRM. This line at 119.96 is the previous open right here on the 29th. So it opened at 119.96 yesterday. And then today, it opened... Let's see, it opened today at 114.44. And even with the market going down, and I guess the NASDAQ isn't doing too badly. The NASDAQ's done okay. It's had a bit of a dip down today. Well, anyway, AFRM has done a really good job of catching a bid down here and roughly in the bottom, say, the high 113s, and then creeping its way up from, bottom left to top right for pretty much the entire day. So right now it's doing the best it can. It looks to me like it's doing the best it can to close above yesterday's open at 119.96. I'll still watch this for a couple days. I think there's just still a little bit of a bearish sentiment during this time of the year. It's a bit of a soft time of the year, and so the bears seem to be getting a chance to come and eat people's lunches. Once that's over with, though, I imagine that the bulls have come in and start bumping. They'll be on a charge and they'll start bumping some stock prices up. So I did manage to trade this. I picked a level and I've forgotten. I just started hitting the buy button once I saw a level getting broken, and I've forgotten where I put that level. Basically, I traded 200 shares on it today for a profit of about 180 bucks. Then I traded 20 lots of SPY contracts. Let me take that off the NDX. I started buying let's see, right here. I started buying SPY contracts for an expiration of October the 8th, and a strike of $435. And I bought those strikes all the way down, all 20 of them averaged in, right? And so I hit just above break even, right at about 432 and 76 cents. I was like, all right, I'm out. I managed to squeeze out $70 profit on that. And then also yesterday before the close, before I left the office yesterday, I bought calls on AFRM here. The 21st of January strikes of 2022, 140. The strikes 140 expiration was January 21st, 2022. And I bought those yesterday just before the close, then I sold them shortly after the open, and made a few bucks off of it, $114 for contracts. Actually, let me see what those are now after today's. I really didn't expect it to creep up the way it did today, but I did expect it to bump up. It was closing. It was a weak low, not a poor low, or it was a weak close, but not a poor close. And so I was really expecting there to be some positive trading action on AFRM overnight, it was going to open up higher in the morning. But I'm going to check real quick. Let's see. AFRM 120. Let's do the strike. 140 strike. Expiration 121. Oh, well, that's too bad. They're sitting at the mid, between the bid and the ask. It's $13.30. I paid $10.10 for them, so that would have been a nice little feather in my hat today. But I really didn't know if AFR. I didn't think it was going to run up today. I just thought that this was an oversold condition. So okay. Anyway. Those are my trades. Let's see, what else is going on? The stuff that I was looking at this morning, okay, so there's PALT. PALT was okay. I was really shy of trading PALT today because of yesterday's action, but it did give a trade. I wish I had kept a closer eye on it. You can see here's the last breakdown candle, and then it made a rush over that breakdown candle and squeezed up. Let's see, if I'd entered this I probably would have entered somewhere just above $10.63. So let's say $10.70. And it squeezed up to $11.67, went into a halt, and then came out of the halt higher and squeezed further. Now, if you've been watching my channel and you've seen some recent examples of small cap momentum that have not behaved well, PALT is one that has behaved well. This is a classic example of a stock getting squeezed, a small cap momentum stock, low float, getting squeezed into a halt. Then it comes out of the halt higher and squeezes higher. Now, in recent history here, it's been, anytime price breaks a range, there are sellers. In my recent experience, sellers were all over it anytime there was a price break. And for example, here too. So here's the morning high at 1170. Now it squeezed into a halt before it squeezed into a halt that was $11.67 before it could break the high, where I guess a whole bunch of sellers may have been lurking. I don't know. But anyway, and then it came out of the halt higher, which instead of the recent history, I've seen them come out of the halts at a lower price or barely pop up and then fall back down really quickly. So for whatever reason, the traders who are trading this stock are really much more well behaved than, I don't know, maybe the market makers or whoever's been in these other names recently that have just been disappointments, like a GREE. God, that thing, it got me the other day. This thing it was horrible to trade. It would break a high, break a pre-market high. You can see here, it broke the pre-market high, squeezed up, fell down. Sellers came in as soon as they saw that break. Sellers came in, just started selling right there. Here's the open. Here's the opening price right here, the day's open. And here it is right here on this day, on this minute, where it broke the opening price and people came in and sold it off. They were like, okay, I'm selling it. It broke the opening price, I'm selling it. Instead of breaking the opening price and running higher, Again, here, broke a recent high, sold off. It broke a recent high, sold off. That's in the big difference there you can see is here. Let's see. Oh, there it is, 1167. Broke that high and went higher. Here it is. Here's the low. The last sort of red candle close right here is at 1063. The price breaks it and runs. This is a well-behaved stock. This is the way it's supposed to work, not the other stuff that I've been running into lately. I'm a little sour about it, a little chapped about it, if you can't tell. Okay, so then MRIN too. I wasn't paying attention to MRIN, but you can see here it caught a bid. It sold off yesterday. Came down close to this Fibonacci at $8.16. Let's see, it put it in a low today of $8.22, and then ran up to the 75% level there at $93 or $9.38. That's a nice dollar move on a low priced stock. So there's money to be made there. I'm still gonna hold off on this one. I might be wrong about it, but my guess is that it's going to come down, the 692 level or so at some point, and then start curling back up. I could be totally wrong though, and I could miss out on this too, because it could. And what it's looking like it's doing right here is putting in this cup and handle. So I'll probably, if I can get 759 again, I'll start taking 759 on MRIN. All right, let's see. Then PGRO, we went over that one. Carmax, yeah, I'm just watching it. I'm not interested in trading it. This thing, had disappointing earnings. There's going to be some support level in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. So in the meantime, I'm just watching it, and I'll see what price gets interesting. It looks to me like sort of this $122 area. might be a good spot to enter. But then again, it could always go all the way back to the gap here at 119. Who knows? We'll see. I'll just have to see. AFRM, we went over that. It is struggling to close over 119.96. And then SBSW, so gold and silver caught a bid today, and SBSW is benefiting from that. I don't think it's going to last. I think gold and silver have a little bit further south to go. We're getting into a period of an economic period that is traditionally a little bit soft for gold and silver. It's high GDP, high inflation, which means people want to be in things that benefit from gross domestic product growth as well as inflation growth. Gold just isn't doing that. It's just not benefiting from it. All right, so let's see. Let me cancel that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here real quick. So Bitcoin went a little soft today, but then caught a bid. I'm really impressed. This is this 42,000 level right here for Bitcoin to be able to close below it, come back above, dip down into the area, you can close below it again, and then still find the power to come back up above it. That's there's a price support right in here. This is if what I think is going on, I don't think Bitcoin will see this level again for quite some time. If we start clearing the 48 level, if it gets past the 52,000, this nearly 53,000 level right here, so it's going really far north. So until it starts clearing 48,000 though, I'm still neutral Bitcoin. All right. So then let's see what else is going on. I don't know. I think that's about it for the day. All right, everybody. Good luck out there. Keep your wrist tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.